So I just wanted to make a quick video on the idea of judgments and how they can be so harmful, not to the other person that you're judging, but towards your own self. And just how dangerous it can be to really hold on to judgments. So I want to preface the fact that, when judgments arise in your mind, because it is kind of the nature of the human mind to have judgments come up as a survival mechanism, to compare and to make sure look out for perceived threats. It's all survival based thinking, but the point is, when we hold on to judgments or when we take them seriously, like when we attach to them, they do some harm to our own self. And so it's easy to look at this when an example is kind of given towards this. So, let's say I see someone that I perceive looks goofy or like looks odd, and then I give a judgment and I say that person is weird. And what I do if I believe that judgment, or if I take it seriously, or if I attach to it, I hurt myself, because that thought, that judgment gets trapped, in a sense. It just gets stuck in my own mind, and it becomes an echo chamber of that person is weird in this example. And then what will happen is that will create a negative feeling of like either anger or some form of judgment that just feels contracting. It's not loving, right? It doesn't feel expansive. And so what will happen, that judgment will get trapped in yourself and become an echo chamber in your own mind. And then what will also happen is you'll have to always try to protect yourself and make sure other people don't think I'm weird, because I judge other people for being weird, right? So as this example, this can really show quite clearly of just how destructive that can be if you attach yourself to a judgment, to a thought of judgment that comes up. On the other hand, if, let's say, that judgment or any judgment comes up in your mind and you don't attach to it, you say, oh, okay, all right, this is being the witness. This is the essence of mindfulness. It's noticing, oh, a judgment thought is coming up. If I hold on to this and take it seriously, that's going to be self-destructive, because I think it's a Buddhist saying, or if holding on to judgments is like holding on to hot coal. Like you're just hurting yourself. Like you're not throwing. Like if you try to throw it, like, you can't, because like we were talking about, it's an echo chamber in your mind. You're hurting yourself. You're poisoning yourself and expecting the other person to get harmed from it. You're just harming yourself. It's only mental poison if you take it seriously, right? The other side of it is being, when a judgment comes up and you're afraid of it, because I learned that it's destructive to hold on to judgments. And if you have fear of it coming up, that's also destructive, because you're overwhelmed by, oh no, I'm doing something wrong, and the mind will try to guilt trip you into having it come up, right? So the balance is, it comes back to mindfulness in this case of, if the judgment comes up, that's okay. That's actually good feedback, knowing that this kind of energy was inside of me. You just let it come up, and you don't attach yourself to it, and then that's when you have the chance to choose differently, right? Once you have more awareness of these judgments come up. So let's go back to the example. If there's a judgment thought of like, oh, that person's goofy, that person's weird, you have the choice, you have that chance of if a judgment like that or any judgment comes up, you can assure yourself, okay, if I hold on to this, it's going to hurt myself, and I'm going to put that same pressure and tenseness onto myself if I hold on to that and attach myself to it. But if I let it come up, not being afraid of it, being the loving, aware presence of it, which I so often talk about being, which is the true state of meditation, of being the loving, aware presence when negative thoughts and feelings arise. That's when you have the choice to go in your mind and in your body and say, okay, do I really want to hold on to this judgment? Because I'm just going to use it against myself, and judging another person doesn't do anything good because it's an echo chamber in my mind. So that's when you have the choice to, okay, do I want to judge this person, or can I radiate love and acceptance towards them? And acceptance is the most depolarizing energy to judgments, because you're saying it's okay that this person is just how they are. Like, this person is trying their best. We're all trying our best as humans, and we're trying to learn. And once you radiate that out to other people of acceptance, that same energy you'll apply it to yourself, so you won't judge yourself as often either, the more you do it to other people. And vice versa, the more you accept yourself, the more you will just be more open to accepting other people as they are. And so, with this choice is your power to fully accept yourself, and with that acceptance, as I talk so much here, is really a foundation for a more expansive life, essentially. Of if you're always judging yourself and down on yourself and judging others and being down on others, it's just a self-destructive mechanism to keep you stuck in negative thought loops. So choosing acceptance is really the key that I want to just point on today, and what I want to go deeper in the future. So this is just a short introduction on how just judgments are so self-destructive, and why acceptance is it's just logically a better path than judging other people.